Picture this. There's a guy we'll call Alex. Alex is the kind of person everyone describes as so nice. He always says yes when asked for help. He remembers birthdays, he's the first to volunteer, and he never complains. But here's the thing. At work, Alex keeps getting passed over for promotions. In his relationships, he's always the good friend, but never the one anyone falls for. People like him, sure, but they don't respect him. Sound familiar? Maybe you've been Alex. Maybe you are Alex. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Niceness alone doesn't win respect. In fact, too much niceness is often seen as weakness. That's why nice people, the ones who give the most, bend the most, and try the hardest, often finish last. But here's the good news. This doesn't have to be your story. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why this happens, and more importantly, how to flip the script. By the end, you'll know how to keep your kindness without being overlooked, how to be respected without losing your heart, and how to transform from too nice into high value. Let's dive in. So why does being nice sometimes backfire? The answer lies in psychology. From childhood, many of us are taught, be nice, don't cause trouble, always share, put others first. And while those are well-intentioned lessons, they create a hidden script in our minds. If I'm always nice, people will like me. If people like me, they'll accept me. If they accept me, I'll be safe. That's the root of it. Niceness as a survival strategy. Deep down, the nice person often fears rejection, conflict, or being disliked. So they overcompensate. They say yes when they want to say no. They give more than they can afford to give. They avoid standing up for themselves. But here's the paradox. Instead of gaining acceptance, they lose respect. Why? Because human beings are wired to value scarcity. We respect what is rare, what isn't easily available. And when your kindness is endless and unconditional, it loses value. Think about it. If you hand out compliments constantly, do people really feel seen? Or do your words start to feel empty? If you say yes to every request, do people see you as generous? Or do they quietly assume your time is less important? The hidden psychology of niceness is this. When you give everything away, you're subconsciously telling people your energy, your time, your worth isn't worth much at all. And here's where it gets dark. Being too nice doesn't just mean being overlooked. It comes with heavy conscience in every area of life. In relationships, it often means landing in the dreaded friend zone. You're supportive, you're available, you're caring, but you're not seen as exciting or attractive. Why? Because constant availability kills mystery. It kills challenge, and without those, attraction fades. You're not the prize, you're the safety net. At work, being too nice means becoming the reliable, invisible workhorse. The one who stays late, takes on everyone else's tasks, and never pushes back. At first, people thank you, but eventually they stop noticing. They assume you'll always do it. Meanwhile, the assertive coworker, the one who says no, who speaks up, who demands respect, gets promoted. And then, there's the internal cost. When you're too nice, resentment builds. You start to feel drained, unappreciated, invisible. You ask yourself, why doesn't anyone treat me the way I treat them? And over time, that resentment erodes your confidence and self-worth. Here's the truth. Kindness without boundaries doesn't inspire respect. It invites exploitation. That's the real cost of being too nice. But here's the flip side. Once you see this pattern, you can break it. So, how do you turn this around? Step 1. Set boundaries. Boundaries are not walls. They're instructions. They teach people how to treat you. Without them, others will take and take until you collapse. With them, you signal that your time, your energy, and your attention are valuable. Step 2. Prioritize respect over approval. Nice people often crave being liked, but here's the paradox. The more you chase approval, the less respect you get. True connection only happens when respect comes first. Step 3. Create scarcity with your attention. If your attention is always on tap, texting instantly, showering compliments endlessly, rearranging your life for everyone else, it loses value. But when your attention is selective, it becomes powerful. And remember, flipping the script doesn't mean becoming arrogant or cold. It means combining kindness with strength. Be generous, but not desperate. Be caring, but not endlessly available. Kindness with self-respect is what makes you high value. Here's where the magic happens. Selective kindness means your generosity isn't automatic. It's intentional, thoughtful, and tied to respect. Think of it like this. If you give out $100 bills to everyone, people stop appreciating them. But if you give them selectively to people who've earned them, they hold real weight. The same applies to kindness. When you say yes to everything, people stop noticing. But when you choose carefully, celebrating someone's big achievement, helping when it truly matters, showing up in meaningful ways, your kindness becomes memorable. Selective kindness also creates attraction. Endless compliments feel cheap, but the right compliment at the right moment makes someone feel truly seen. That's what makes kindness magnetic instead of invisible. So the goal isn't to stop being kind, it's to make your kindness count. Now here's your challenge. Pick one area of your life where you've been too nice and flip the script. At work, practice saying, "I'd love to help, but I can't take that on right now." In relationships, stop being the first to text every time. Pause. Let the other person take initiative. With friends or family, save your yes for when it truly matters. At first, it'll feel uncomfortable, but that's growth. And when you start practicing selective kindness, people will respect you more, value your time more, and here's the best part. You'll start respecting yourself more. So now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what's one area of your life where you've been too nice, and how will you flip the script this week? And if this video hit home for you, smash that like button. It helps this message reach more people who need to hear it. Most importantly, subscribe to Mindset Mastery and turn on notifications. This is just the beginning. We're diving deeper into psychology, confidence, and the mindset shifts that will completely change how you show up in life. Remember, being nice isn't the problem. Being too nice without boundaries is. Flip the script, embrace selective kindness, and step into the respect you deserve. The journey starts right now.